It is time for Car and Bike once again here on the NDTV network. I am Siddharth Vinayak Patankar. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we continue to work from home, but we continue to bring you the very latest news and the most important happenings in the world of wheels. We will begin by celebrating World Environment Day and talking about upcoming EVs, both the four and two-wheeled kind. Yes, there are many electric vehicles that are on the anvil, and it's all happening much sooner than you think.
Electric cars are the future. There's no doubt about that. And 2021 will see a significant influx of electric vehicles in the country. Yes, we are talking about cars and two-wheelers. India, of course, already has its share of electric vehicles like the Tata Nexon, MG ZS EV, the Hyundai Kona, and the Mercedes-Benz EQC, all of which have done well in the market. But there's still a lot of ground to be covered. So let's get to it. What all could we expect in 2021? And here are the electric cars that are expected to go on sale in India this year. The XC40 Recharge will be the first all-electric offering from Volvo in India. The EV will be launched later this year and will come as a completely built unit. It comes equipped with a dual motor powertrain with 150 kilowatt electric motors on each axle that converts to 402 brake horsepower and 660 Newton meters of peak torque. The electric motors are powered by a 78 kWh battery pack that offers an approximate range of up to 418 kilometers. The SUV can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4.9 seconds. We have been waiting for the Audi e-tron since last year, but now the company is all set to launch the car in the country. The e-tron will be joined by the e-tron Sportback. Both EVs share the same underpinnings, but the latter gets a coupe-like sloping roofline and a redesigned rear profile. Both cars come with two electric motors that make 355 brake horsepower and develop 561 Nm of peak torque right from the word go. The EVs use a 95 kWh battery pack and offer a range of about 452 km on a single charge, and can be fully charged in 8.5 hours using a regular charger. Up next is Mahindra's eKUV 100. It is one of the most awaited EVs from the Indian car maker, which was showcased at the 2020 Auto Expo. Why? Because it is likely to be the most affordable one in the country when it's launched. The EV will be targeted at fleet operators, but private buyers will also be able to purchase the EV. The production spec version looks identical to its petrol counterpart, but instead of an engine, this one gets a 40 kW electric motor that belts out about 53 brake horsepower and 120 Newton meters of peak torque. A single speed transmission will be sending power to the front wheels. It will come with a 15.9 kWh lithium-ion battery and is expected to offer a range of 120 km on a single charge. Porsche India has promised that the Taycan will go on sale in the country this year. The four-door electric car will sport two permanently excited synchronous electric motors that can churn out a maximum of 600 brake horsepower. We've already experienced this spine-crunching speed when we reviewed the car in 2020. The Taycan will offer a range of over 500 km thanks to its high-voltage lithium-ion batteries. The EV will get 800-volt chargers with fast charging capability, which can offer a 400 km range in 15 minutes of charge time. The carmaker claims that Taycan can sprint from 0 to 100 in less than 3.5 seconds. Tata Motors is likely to launch the electric version of its premium hatchback this year. The Altroz EV was first shown to us at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show and then again at the 2020 Auto Expo in India. Like its ICE derivative, the EV version will also be built on the all-new Agile, Light, Flexible Advanced Architecture or ALPHA. Tata Motors has already confirmed that all its future electric vehicles will use the Ziptron powertrain technology. So the Altroz EV will get a lithium-ion battery with IP67 certification. We have to wait to know more about these specifications though. There's a big chance that Tesla's Model 3 will make its way to the country this year. We have waited for more than 5 years for the car maker to come to India, and the Model 3 will be its first offering. The EV will come to India as a completely built unit. It is rumored to be priced at 55 lakh rupees in the country. Pre-bookings of the Model 3 are expected to begin from June on the company's website. The entry-level EV from Tesla gets a lithium-ion battery with dual electric motors. It offers a range of up to 518 km on a single charge. The Model 3 comes in 3 variants, which are Standard, Long Range and Performance. The EVs offer a range between 381 km to 580 km on a single charge depending on the variant. On the two-wheeler side of things, there are several electric two-wheelers that will be launched soon. Most of these have been delayed due to the pandemic, but we can expect these EVs to be launched this year. Bangalore-based electric vehicle startup Simple Energy will launch the company's flagship electric scooter on 15th of August this year, India's Independence Day. Codenamed Mark II, the long-range electric scooter is expected to be quick with a top speed of 100 km per hour and will have a claimed range of 240 km in the eco mode. Okinawa Autotech is getting ready to launch the Oki 100 electric motorcycle. The new electric motorcycle has the dimensions of a mini bike with a design which will remind you of the Ducati Monster. Performance is expected to be comparable to a conventional 125cc motorcycle, so expect top speed of 100 km per hour and range of around 150 km. Expect prices to be 1 lakh rupees once it's launched sometime in the second half of this year. Even Suzuki Motorcycle India is getting ready to launch its own electric scooter in the next few months. The Suzuki Bergman Electric, with a design that is almost identical to the internal combustion engine Bergman Street, has been spotted on test several times. From what we can make out from the spy shots of the Suzuki Bergman Electric, the scooter looks almost production ready. Although no details on specifications and prices are available, yet we expect a top speed of around 70 km per hour with a range of around 75 to 80 km on a single charge. Ola Electric is also working on its upcoming electric scooter, which is expected to be launched later this year. The new electric scooter is based on the Etergo app scooter and has a similar design. Ola acquired Amsterdam-based Etergo last year and is building the world's largest two-wheeler factory in Tamil Nadu. The Ola electric scooter is expected to be introduced towards the end of the year and will also be exported to other countries from India. So far, there are no details available on specifications, performance, and prices.
The Made in India Renault Triber has achieved an impressive 4-star rating for adult occupant protection in a crash test conducted by Global NCAP. The Triber is the first car crash tested in 2021 by Global NCAP. The car also scored 3 stars for child occupant protection in the rear. Given the subcompact MPV's positioning as an affordable mass market product, these scores are significant. It is also a massive step up for Renault India, as previous tests for the Kwid, Duster and Logi had seen poor results. Conforming to the Global NCAP test protocol, the Triber was crashed at a speed of 64 km per hour in a frontal offset impact test. Analysis of the test data shows that the Triber offered good protection to the driver and passengers' head and neck. While there was enough protection for the passengers' chest and knees, the driver's side crash test dummy showed only marginal protection for both. The Triber's body shell, though, has received an unstable rating as it was not capable of withstanding further loads. The car's footwell area was rated as stable, and that's an area many Indian-made cars have struggled with in recent crash tests. The Triber has also scored a good 3-star rating for child occupant protection. Global NCAP tests always highlight the different levels of protection any car may offer to passengers on the rear seats. This is why tests are carried out using child seats recommended by the car manufacturer in question. The child occupant protection score and overall rear seat safety of the Triber could have been stronger had the car carried ISOFIX child seat anchors and a 3-point seat belt for the middle passenger in the second row as standard equipment. In fact, neither are available even in the top spec RXZ trim. What is standard, though, is what is required by law, like the dual front airbags, ABS or anti-lock braking, rear parking sensor and front seat belt reminder. In addition, the Triber's higher variants do have speed sensing door locks, impact sensing, unlocking and even side airbags up front. Global NCAP crash tests always use the base version offered in the market as a test of any model's basic safety level. The Triber uses the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance's CMFA Plus platform. This is a derivative of the small entry platform that spawns the Renault Kwid and Datsun Redigo, but has now been strengthened. The CMFA Plus platform also now houses the recently launched Renault Kiger and Nissan Magnite subcompact SUVs. Given the similarities in underpinnings, components and drivetrains, we hope that those two cars will also have positive safety ratings. Of course, we can only speculate until they too undergo a similar test, but the Triber's result bodes well for future mass market models from the Alliance in India.
The new and updated 2021 Triumph Speed Twin. It's the high-performance roadster in the Triumph Modern Classic family and now gets significantly updated for 2021 with more performance than before and other cosmetic and geometry changes. The 1200cc Bonneville high-power engine now makes 3 bhp more with a 500 rpm higher rev line. Maximum performance of 99 bhp is now achieved at 7250 rpm, and the engine also gets more mid-range power and torque. Peak torque of 112 Nm is achieved 500 rpm lower at 4250 rpm, and the engine is said to be more responsive with 17% reduction in inertia. The inertial reduction is achieved with new crankshafts, balancer shaft and pistons, and it comes with a 16,000 km service interval. To complement the added performance, the suspension has now been changed and comes with 43mm Mazzocchi forks with cartridge damping and 120mm of travel. Braking performance is also improved with the new higher specification Brembo 4-piston M50 radial monoblock calipers gripping twin 320mm discs. At the rear wheel is a Nissan 2-piston caliper with a 220mm disc. 17-inch alloy wheels feature a new 12-spoke design and are shod with new Metzeler Race-Stick RR tyres, which offer better grip, precision and high-speed stability. The Speed Twin gets 3 riding modes, which are Rain, Road and Sport. These have also been enhanced for 2021. The contemporary 3D analog twin-pod instrument console incorporates a digital screen with a menu, which can be accessed via a scroll button on the handlebar. The screen offers handy information like gear position indicator, 2 trip settings, fuel level, distance to empty, as well as current and average fuel consumption, and access to traction control settings. The design is more or less the same on the 2021 Triumph Speed Twin, but now gets more premium and stylish details. The 14.5-litre fuel tank gets new graphics, while the anodized headlamp mounts are new and the upswept silencers now get the brushed aluminium finish, and other premium bits include the classic Monza fuel cap and clear anodized aluminium swing arm. The front and rear mudguards get new mounts, and the side panels get brushed aluminium finish along with the heel guards. The new Speed Twin is expected to be launched soon in India, and we expect prices to be just under 10 lakh rupees ex-showroom.
So that is the latest Triumph. You also got significant news from Renault, the Triber getting 4 stars from Global NCAP. That's significant, remember, because it is, like I said earlier, a mass market model. Please react to that, react to all our other stories, and tell us what you'd like to see. In the meanwhile, remember to follow me on Twitter @SidPartankar, and also remember, please, to wear your seatbelts, wear your masks or your helmets when you're out. Thank you for joining us. Join us next week.